11. Assimilation. Let's define assimilation. So what is assimilation? Assimilation is a natural process which happens in every language. It is also called out unconsciously. It means that the speaker does not realize that he is making assimilation, so it occurs naturally. Assimilation processes are quite simple. So our articulators, the tongue, the lips, and the teeth, are to move from one position to another automatically, from n, which is nasal, to b, which is a bilabial. But certain changes are difficult to make in the required time, so they take shortcuts. This is assimilation. So we take shortcuts from moving from one place to another, so we keep the same place. So this is how it occurs. So we are going to see the details. Assimilation occurs at 3 levels: assimilation of place, assimilation of manner, and assimilation of voicing or force of articulation. It means what? It occurs at the level of the consonants. It occurs at the level of the consonants. Assimilation of place of articulation. It often occurs in rapid colloquial speech. For example, case number 1, regressive. When you talk about regressive, we talk about the assimilation at the level which is normally behind. So the second one influences the first one. Okay. Progressive, it is to influence the influence from the first one to on the second one. Regressive assimilation. So we have 2 types of assimilation. We have regressive and progressive. Regressive assimilation, t changes to p before the bilabial p, b, and m. What happened? That person. It will be that person. So it takes what? The t became p, because the next word starts with p. T became p because the next word is starting by p. It boils. It boils. That money. That money. That money. Not that money. That money. It boils. That person. Case number 2. D changes to b before the bilabial p, b, m, the same. So t became p, voiceless. D voiced became b, voiceless. Voiced, sorry. Before the bilabial p, b, and m. It could be better. Could be better. Could in front of b, it became b. Could be better. You could publish it. You could publish it. She could modify it. You could modify it. Case number 3. 2 changes to k. Before the vela, k or g. What happened here? It or is that clear? That clear. Put down that gan. That gan. That gan. Instead of that. Case number 4. D changes to g before the velar k or g. What happens here? You should come. You should come. You should go. Should go. Should go. So, as you have seen here, t became k in front of k or g, and d became g in front of k or g. Case number 5. N became n before the velar k or g. One king. Then go for it. Then go for it. So, s changes to sh before sh or y. Let's practice. Dress shop. Dress shop. Nice yacht. Nice yacht. Key 7. Z changes to je, before sh, Oreo. So what happens? Cheese shop, it'll be cheese shop. As you, it'll be as you. Assimilation of manner of articulation. In most rapid colloquial speech, we have assimilation that occurs at the level of, for example, plosive, and it will be fricative. Fricative can be nasal. So the manner of articulation, as you know here, we have a table for the manner of articulation that we have seen along or by the first revision. The manner of articulation, normally we can have plosive, fricative, affricative, nasal, lateral, and approximant. So this is in terms of manner. So I can have a plosive p, it will be, for example, me. Okay? So, and this is the case here in the, in, ne, because of the which comes after it. Okay? So here what happened? So because of the that comes after it, what happened? Ne changed it to be the. So it takes the manner of articulation of the common consonants. It was ne, it was normally an alveolar, and it became what? It became a dental fricative. It was an alveolar nasal. Even the place of articulation changed. The or th became a ne became th. So it changed its manner of articulation. Get them t, it is an alveolar plosive, and it became an what? It became a dental fricative. So get them. Read them, de, which is the plosive, it became fricative. Assimilation of voicing. Here we talk about voicing, not voice. We talk about voicing, or the force of articulation. Voicing. Okay. It occurs when the vibration of the vocal cords is not something that can be switched on and off very swiftly. As a result, groups of consonants tends to be either all voiced or all voiceless. So here, what do we have? Progressive or grammatical endings. For example, likes, likes. It will be likes. I. This is a vowel. I. Okay. So since the vowels are voiced naturally, so it takes the g sound voiced. Okay. Dogs and cats. Dogs and cats, because of let's say grammatical endings, dogs, s, and cats. Instead of saying dogs, we say dogs and cats. Okay, grammatical endings. This is a what you call it, progressive. Progressive. So first one affects the second one, and the vice versa. This is progressive. So I, which is a vowel, affects the g. Instead of saying likes, you say likes, or likes. Let's say grammatical endings, s, or the s of the plural and the s of the plural. Cats and dogs. We say dogs and cats, but to have the same ending, you say dogs and cats. Regressive, of course, we have the word of course. Normally we say course, but because v is voiced, okay, so do you have course instead of k. So they take both voicing consonants. Supposed to, de and to. This occurs mainly with the same consonants of the same, but they take two different forces of articulation. Supposed to instead of supposed to. Has to instead I say has to have voiceless consonants. used to, it'll be used to. Have to, it'll be have to. Okay, so this is assimilation in terms of forcing. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.